he simply has no peers, except Matt Smith, who set up the interview along with David Vassay. 3 NBA championship rings, an Olympic gold medal. The global brand has been well-crafted and well-executed, and the reigning MVP of the NBA. Those are credentials in a 2-0 series lead. His Lakers are headed to Utah for games 3 and 4 of their first-round playoff matchup with the Jazz. So we now welcome the great Kobe Bryant back to the Petros and Money Show on Fox Sports Radio. Kobe, what's cracking?
Man, I'm good, man. Just chilling, getting ready to, get ready for this game, that's all.
Now, with the playoffs underway, what makes this year's team different or better than last year's Laker team? How are the new pieces all fitting in? It seems pretty good.
No, it's great. We have so much versatility. Our team can adapt pretty easily, and I think that add a year of maturity and going through the playoffs last year, and then I think the health of Andrew Bynum and Trevor Ariza just makes us a much, much deeper ball club. I mean, those things help tremendously.
Now, you are on pace, Kobe, to get between 16 and 28 technical fouls in the postseason. Should we be concerned about that?
That might happen. Yeah.
2 and 2 games, anywhere from 16 to 28.
That's a huge concern.
Now, you have you like D. Will a lot. We see you kind of talking to Olympic teammates, of course, and there is that special bond, it seems, between you and all your Olympic teammates. But what about guys you don't like? I've always wondered. I mean, I'm not trying to be like that fat chick on Bill O'Reilly and do the body language segment here, but not mentioning names. What happens when you're on the court with a guy that you don't like? Do you just put it out of your conscience?
You can tell if it's a guy that I don't like, because I won't say anything.
I'm not going to say any names, Dante Jones, but it just seems like.
No, you know what? Actually, you've seen me talk to Dante Jones before. I mean, we've actually worked out in the summer together and things like that. Like guys that I really honestly don't like, you won't see me say one word to them, but just completely wear them out.
You just crush them.
Yeah, I won't talk to him. If I don't like somebody, I just won't talk to him.
All right, I'll have to pay. It just seems like Dante. All right, I'll just get past that. Now, you have a tremendous influence over Sasha. Ever since he came here, really, you kind of taken him under your wings, almost like he's a little brother. So have you ever seen his website? Because he's got a poll where he asks visitors what their favorite headband is, right?
Let me tell you something, man. Look, I haven't seen it, but we've talked about it. Luke came in here the other day and was he came right up to me and said, "Hey, man, have you seen this?" I said, "No, I haven't seen it." And he's going through all of these things that he's doing on the website, and I'm like, Sasha, really, man, you're going to have to. I don't know who came up with those concepts, man, but you need to get rid of them.
New web designers are needed.
Yeah, I try to tell him, I say, you got to come to your big brother about stuff like that, man. I got a website, and we do pretty well. We got, our website's pretty good, man. You gotta come to me for some advice, man. You can't be having that stuff on there, man.
They're like spandex do-rags. They're not even headbands. It's weird.
Not a good look.
You got the KB24.com. You have the Basketball Academy as well, and oftentimes we'll bring up all the work that you're doing in the community, and that seems endless. It doesn't matter if it's in season, out of season, in the middle of the playoffs. You always have something going.
Well, we try to. There's a lot of need out there, and so it's an ongoing process for us. We can continue to try to keep things going in the streets and in the community. So it's an ongoing process, man.
Now, yesterday, Powell had 2 huge blocks in that game. You guys were up 5. It was a shot clock violation. You then drilled that 21-footer, essentially ended the game with that shot, put you up 7 with like 50 seconds left. I mean, Powell looks much more comfortable and confident defensively now compared to this point last year. Is he better? Is he stronger? Can he put up 225 once right now?
No.
No. But he is better defensively.
Well, I think the adjustments that he's made is he started lifting weights. He got on the program this summer and started lifting. And then the second thing is, having gone through the finals, this whole process last year, you understand the defense really is going to win championships. And so, he's a great offensive player, incredibly skilled. But we demand that same type of level defensively from him as well, because he has the potential to be a really good defensive player. So we continue to push him.
3rd annual Kobe Bryant Basketball Academy. Kobe Basketball Academy, July 6th to the 10th at Loyola Marymount University. Coming down on all those Jesuits, boys and girls, ages 8 to 18. And the registration for day campers is at KobeAcademy.com. Let's stick with the squad, Kobe, your squad. Shannon Brown's role is really increasing. I like watching the guy because he's so explosive. And Jordan Farmar's role has decreased as the captain of the team and the leader and a savvy 13-year vet. Have you spoken to Jordan about this or given him any advice? And what do you make of Shannon Brown?
Yeah, well, what I tell Jordan is that, every series, we have a different need. So, in this series, we need a bigger guard. And Shannon, first of all, he just literally came out of nowhere. Because none of us knew that he could play like this. We saw him in Cleveland and in Charlotte, and he really didn't get the chance to really show what he can do. And that's just a pleasant surprise. It's like a gift just fell right in our lap. But Jordan, every series is different. So we'll if we play Portland, for example, the next series, he's going to have to chase around those little guards, Steve Blake and guys like that. So it's important for him to stay ready, and he knows that. He understands that. He's been around the game enough to understand that you have to continue to work and stay ready. Same thing with Josh Powell. We have guys around this team. We're all very close, so we're constantly talking to him and making sure that he stays prepared.
Kobe Bryant is our guest. It's Petros and Money here on Fox Sports Radio. Speaking of Shannon, did you know, like you said, you didn't really know a lot about him, but when that trade was made and he came into practice, did you see it immediately?
No, not immediately, because it took a while for him to kind of figure out the offense. You know what I mean? So
right.
You couldn't really. You kind of go through that period where you're in that Bermuda Triangle.
Just
you know
lost.
what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you kind of lost a little bit. You got an SOS on your back. But once he got comfortable, he really just started flourishing and started pushing the ball and being more aggressive and picking his spots. And I tell you, man, his athleticism is off the charts.
Now, speaking of that, maybe you could help him out by being like a sponsor. I don't know if you knew or if I'm sure you watch all those McDonald's All-American high school games. In 2003, he went head-to-head with LeBron. Actually, Von Wafer was in that slam dunk contest, too. And I'm telling you, Shannon Brown got robbed. They snatched that slam dunk title. He did a 360 from nearly the free throw line.
What you expect, man? You went up against the chosen one in high school, man.
So can we get Shannon, if LeBron said it on TNT, he's going to do the slam dunk contest next year. Can we get Shannon in there? Maybe a little redemption.
That's not actually what he said, man. LeBron and I talked about it. He didn't actually say he's definitely doing it.
Oh, he's backpedaling?
Yeah, when he said that, people kind of took that and ran with that, man. They're putting undue pressure on my man.
Now, are the Laker players, your teammates, aware that if you guys win it all, then Phil becomes the all-time winningest championship coach in league history? I'm not saying Banga and Sasha talking about every day, but how does it fuel the team, or are you guys even aware of that at all?
No, we're aware of it, extremely aware of it. Myself and Derek, we're definitely aware of it, but as a group, we know that as well. And we like to go down in history as a team that got the greatest coach of all time, that 10th title. Which, to say that is just absolutely nuts. Coach to win 10 championships. That's ridiculous.
And Kobe's working on 4 right now. Do you find yourself watching the playoffs every night? Are there any outside interests other than your family that keep you away from watching the playoffs every night, other than playing?
No, you know what? When I'm home, I really just kick back and relax, man. And, at this time of the year, there's a lot of preparation that goes into it. Even when I leave the practice facility, I'm constantly doing stuff to get my body ready for the game at this stage in the season. But when I'm kicking back and relaxing, if the game is on, I'll watch it. If my girls are up and they want to watch something, then, they pull rank on the television.
And you're watching Wizards of Waverly Place or something like that.
Nah, you know what? I don't even know if you guys know. You know what? I've listened to your show before. You guys